During this month of June, we will continue to reflect briefly on the gift of the Eucharist in our lives. Last week on Corpus Christi, we remembered that, as Vatican II said, the Eucharist is the source. But the second part of that line is equally important. It also said it's the summit of the Christian life. Because we receive Jesus in the Eucharist to become more like Jesus. Jesus comes to us week after week under bread and wine to make us more Christ-like. That's quite a challenge. That's quite an opportunity for us. Because we are given God himself so that we can become more like Christ. And it is the Eucharist that constantly draws us, that constantly challenges us to change our lives, to become, as St. Augustine once said, what we receive. And I think sometimes when we come to communion, we often forget that. That as we come once again to receive communion, it's supposed to be changing us. Each time we come to the Eucharist, there should be a change in us to become more like Christ. To become, as St. Augustine said so aptly, more like what we receive. I don't know about you, but that gives us all something to think about. That gives us all something to reflect on. Do we really allow that power? Do we really allow that potential to change our lives and to change our hearts? Not a homily, just something to think about.